Just before 8 o'clock this morning, the Los Angeles City Fire Department and Police Department responded here to the intersection of Main Street and 111th Place in South Los Angeles for a traffic collision. When we arrived on scene, we had two vehicles that were collided at high speed. One was a silver Mercedes sedan, the other was a silver Toyota SUV, both of which you could see behind us. One had actually struck that building, which was a laundromat. Fortunately, no one inside that building was injured. On scene, we had that silver Mercedes that was well involved in fire that we had to quickly put the flames out. There was no individual or patient that we found for that vehicle upon our arrival. We had a total of 4 patients, all of which came from that silver SUV. The driver was a 35-year-old mom. There was a 16-year-old in the front passenger, and in the rear, of which sustained the most severe injuries, was an 18-month-old male and a 13-year-old male, both of which were placing in grave condition. The other 2 patients we'll state are critical. The grave is due to us actually having to perform CPR because they were in a cardiac arrest due to their traumatic injuries. So our firefighter paramedics, which is the highest level of medical authority outside a hospital setting, rapidly treated, triaged, and transported these patients to a nearby hospital. Fortunately, we're able to arrive very quickly and co-locate with LAPD, who will be able to provide you an update.
Yes, good morning. Yes, I'm Officer Gerald, Gerald Chavarria, Chavarria. I'm an investigator with LAPD South Traffic Division, Collision Investigation Follow-Up Unit, Detective Section. Just like Captain Scott stated, we came on scene. We are currently investigating this as a hit-and-run traffic collision. Now, there's certain, it's still dynamic investigation, so there's some things I may or may not be able to disclose at this time. But we are investigating the fact that the driver of the Mercedes-Benz that you see behind me, that was engulfed in flames, fled the scene, did not render aid to any of the other victims or anybody involved that sustained serious injury or grave injuries in violation of the law. We ask the public at this time, if they saw somebody or were in the area of 111th or even 112th in Maine, maybe got video, got pictures, or followed, or saw who the driver was, they can go ahead and call South Traffic Station at 323-421-2577. Or if they wish to remain anonymous, they can contact LA Regional Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS. At this time, that's the only information I can give you right now. And if you have any questions, I may be able to disclose that or not.
Do you have the direction of the cars, where the impact, was it in the intersection?
Sure.
What direction the cars were going, and was it a head-on collision?
So the preliminary investigation has determined that vehicle 1, that's the silver Mercedes-Benz, may have been traveling at a high rate of speed, possibly ran through the red light, and struck the silver SUV, which was going westbound on 111th Place. The impact of that crash caused the victim's vehicle, the SUV, to collide into the fence and the third parked vehicle. It is believed that the subject that we're looking for, the driver of the Mercedes-Benz, fled on foot southbound towards 112th Street. And we are looking into leads on that regard.
Can you give a description? The witnesses said face tattoos and kind of describe what he was wearing?
So right now there's some conflicting information on various witnesses. So I'm not comfortable giving information because it's not accurate. I want to make sure I give you guys accurate information because I don't want to implicate somebody that had nothing to do with it. So I can come back to you on that as well. Yes.
Any traces of alcohol or drugs in the Mercedes-Benz?
You know, we're looking into that. Obviously, it was engulfed in fire, and there's a lot of it's all wet in the vehicle. So we're gonna go through that. We have our forensics photographer here, and once they photograph the interior, we'll go ahead and start looking into that, any physical evidence.
Have you obtained any surveillance video? And also, they were mentioned that there were grave conditions. Do you have any from the hospital? What the actual?
So yes, 2 questions. Surveillance. Yes, we do have surveillance from in and around the area. We're looking into that and try to follow the path that this individual took, which again, based on the condition of the vehicle, I do believe this individual is injured. So we're looking into that, checking other locations, hospitals in the area, just to see if somebody came in with any injury that's consistent with what we believe the driver may have sustained. The second aspect was
The 18-month and the 13-year-old were in great
they can,
condition.
sure.
Have you got any update from the hospital?
So we are waiting for the family to arrive to the hospital, and we'll be at greater liberty to advise you what sort of injuries those people have. And that's all I have at this time. I'm sorry?
How long will this investigation take?
Or at least several more hours. Yes, the community's being impacted. We've already contacted other agencies, partner agencies that need to be involved and notified. So we ask the public, if you don't need to come to the area, please don't. Seek alternate routes. Imperial Highway is right behind me. You can get that. And also, again, if you do have information, a video, cell phone video, or maybe you saw the person, took a picture, right? Go ahead and contact us at 323-421-2577.
Mercedes, did it burst in flames, and do you think the suspect had any injuries from that?
Based on the injuries or the condition of the vehicle, the damages, in my training and experience as a collision investigator as well, that person definitely has injuries. As to what extent, we do not know at this time, but they may be able to seek medical care at our local hospital. So I'm not, it is estimated that this person may be going to a hospital nearby, and we have units there.
The car has a registration, and you have a
Yes, we have all that information, register owner information, but right now we're still trying to make sense. It's still dynamic, and we want to give you accurate information. So that's why I'm leaving it kind of general right now.
And it's not stolen, the car?
Not at this time. It's not reported stolen at this time.
Was your initial feeling that it's speed related or weather related?
Based on the impact, definitely speed is a factor. If you're going at 35 miles an hour, which is this zone, you're not going to push another vehicle when you T-bone them almost 100 feet and cause severe damage to other property and the grave injuries sustained by the victims. So I do believe we'll look for evidence to that to show that speed is a factor on the driver's part. Yes. Any other questions right now?
The license plate of the Mercedes, yes? So
Oh, yes. We're looking into information on that.
I'm assuming you're going to the residence and checking that out.
We're checking all addresses that we're looking into, and again, including hospitals nearby, just to see if anybody went there with that type of injury. Yes, we believe it's one family in the victim's vehicle, the 35-year-old, 2 teenagers, and the 18-month baby in the vehicle. And as soon as I have information that the family is at the hospital and been advised of what the situation is, I'll be at greater liberty to tell you what kind of injuries they sustained. Okay. All right. Thank you.